Sorry, no time to talk, outsider. It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Really? So we may see our... Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Bye.
Last tape, last message.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Sure, later.
Security is well worth the price of admission. The program was brought to you by Gomorrah. Gomorrah. It'll be our secret. It's coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you? I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR? Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up. When you're ready, speak to me again. It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you? So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there? I'm inclined to agree, but it's a slum with NCR citizens in it. And as such, it falls under my jurisdiction. Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested? Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot. Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use. I'm sure something will turn up. If you think you found something but are unsure, report back and I'll let you know if it's something we can use. It may be tough to find a way to completely throw off suspicion, however. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King. Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here and we'll take it from there. I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too. Hello?
Under the hood! Ay, ay, ay!
Is it true? Is Mr. House gone? I've got my eye on you. You cross the Kings, you'll regret it. There was some kind of explosion.
Later.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you? I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up. Sure, it's on your mind. Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off. I'll give it my best. You've earned that much, but that makes us even, you hear?
Hey man, what are you up to? Bye.
There was some kind of explosion to the east a little while ago.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Crazy, his balls the size of freezing. Hi.
Is it true? Is Mr. House gone?
Personal space.
Hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation? Yes? Do you have something to report? That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon. Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you. I've received a message from Colonel Moore. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
A customer. Not many people come into Boulder City these days. What can I get you? Pleasure doing business with you. Come back real soon.
Is Clancy still up for tomorrow?
Said he can't. He's going to the clinic to donate some blood.
Are you planning to ally with the NCR? Is that why you're running these errands for them? Well, I'm not excited about getting involved in this war, and I wish we didn't have to do it. And I probably don't even need to say this, but if we have to get involved, I want to fight with the NCR. Sure. A present? What is it? I do. Thanks. I'd like to do some trading. Do you think we could do that? When I was at the Mojave outpost, I talked to Major Knight about where I should go. He gave me 3 names. Great! It has been too long since I've been to a trader. No, I'm good. Thanks.
That's admirable. Never could do it myself.
Why not?
What's up? See you around.
I don't know. I just can't imagine my blood swimming around in...
Got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass of McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, alright, I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you. Good luck.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead. All right, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now? Yeah? On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. Just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. Fine. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, and nobody gets hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. But all right, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah, go on.
Those Freeside thugs aren't worth our time anymore.
Good, you made it. I've been receiving reports about the savior of the NCR for a while now and wanted to meet you myself. You've proven yourself especially capable. And right now, I can use all the capable people I can get. Crocker gets handed the fluff missions that no one else wants to do. When people need something really important done, they come to me. Usually I dispatch one or more rangers to see these things through, but I'm a little short-handed at the moment. Think you're up for a real mission? Since the majority of my men are on assignment dealing with the Legion, I need someone to handle other matters that have arisen. Make no mistake, there's a battle coming, and I intend to make sure there are no loose ends when the time comes. One such loose end is a gang known as the Great Khans. Have you heard of them? Then I don't need to tell you that they can be a pain in the ass. The NCR has a rather sordid history with them, and I'm concerned that we'll find them aiding our enemies when the Legion attack comes. That is, unless we get to them first. I want you to visit them in their canyons to the far west and make sure they're in no shape to join the Legion. They're just another gang of raiders as far as I'm concerned, so deal with them appropriately. Any questions? Good. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Dismissed.
Hey.
Oh. Here! I'm so excited. This is the first time I've been to a trader since I was at the Mojave outpost. You know, I keep magazines with me wherever I go. I have ones about trading or negotiating. You might find the ones about trading helpful. I don't read them much. I mostly stay the negotiating ones. Here, you can have one of the trading ones. I should probably just sell the trading ones I have, since I don't read them, but I keep thinking I will, and then I don't, you know?
Hi, I need to buy a few things. Here's my list. If you could give me 3 or 4 things off of it, that would be great. I'm ready. Let's go.
I've been thinking. I'd like to create a couple of new recipes based on critters from here in the Mojave. Good idea, huh? I'll want to keep cooking if I'm going to be creating new recipes. So that would mean regular shopping trips. That'd be up to you.
Hi, I need to buy a few things. Here's my list. If you could give me 3 or 4 things off of it, that would be great. I'm ready. Let's go.
Also, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland. Can do. See ya.
This is the last one. I've been trying to decide how to thank you for taking me to all the traders. I think it would be great if you could have a hat like mine. You know, it brings me good luck with traders. I never have to bargain very hard to get great deals. It's really no work at all. It's my hat. It is. I'm sure it helps. But I still need my hat. I do have another one just like it to give you, though. I want you to take it and try it out, okay? Great! Huh. Well, that's a long story. I don't know that I want to tell it or that you want to hear it. It started before I left home. I wasn't supposed to come to New Vegas alone. My best friend Bethy, she was supposed to be here with me. We spent months getting ready to go. My dad made us the radios. We collected gear we wanted to take. We talked to caravan guards about routes. And that's when things went wrong. Brian, one of the guards we talked to, liked Bethy right away and started coming around to see her. She never said anything about it. So I kept talking about our trip, finishing up plans and getting ready to go. About 2 weeks before we were supposed to leave, Bethy disappeared. Poof. She was just gone. Yeah, she left with Brian on one of his caravan routes. I decided to chase her. It took me about a week to finish getting ready, and then I left. I knew where Brian's caravan was headed, so that's where I went. But he left the caravan, and I never did find her. The second hat was supposed to be hers. We thought matching hats would be fun. But the hats aren't really that identical anymore. The one I've given you is nice and clean. It hasn't been torn up by geckos or gunshots.
Hi, I need to buy a few things. Here's my list. If you could give me 3 or 4 things off of it, that would be great. Great. I'm ready. Let's go.
Even that old house bastard gave in to the NCR. We're the only ones to make a stand. Caesar's veterans are making short work at the NCR. That's what I hear.
Starting to feel like tensions are coming to a boil. There will be full-scale war soon.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed it, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind. Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior. Until next time.
Good to see you again.
Those black armored devils might be new to the Mojave, but they're butchers like all the rest. Rumor from the strip is that House is dead. I hope the old bastard choked on his own tongue.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. Speak then. Yes, goodbye.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes. You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations. You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people. Farewell.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture. I would too, if I were you.
It's gorgeous here. This may be the most beautiful place I've seen in all my time on the road.
It's starting to feel like tensions are coming to a boil. There will be full-scale war soon.
It's starting to feel like tensions are coming to a boil. There will be full-scale war soon.
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I haven't noticed. What can I do for you? Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them. Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Even that old house bastard gave in to the Hey!
Got one!
Glad that's over.
Caesar's veterans are making short work of the NCR. Or that's what I hear.
Caesar's veterans are making short work of the NCR. Or that's what I hear.
Yeah?
Hey. Good to see.
Whoa!
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans? You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory. What? No, he... What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that? That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance. You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? Hey, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar or anything. But if he'll stop his patrols from harassing my runners, I'm all for it. I haven't heard anything like that. Do you have any proof? Okay. Come on back when you do. Bye.
Evening. Please, help me. Thank God. Let me down, please.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up. Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment. Okay, then. Job will be waiting if you change your mind. Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them. Later. Good to see you again.
Hey.
So the NCR makes peace with the Kings now. All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all. Not heard some things from my most trusted cons. It makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory? Well spoken, traveler, well spoken indeed. Perhaps it's time to find our own destiny, unburdened by the past. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer. If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Yes. Did you have an update on the cons? Good riddance. We've had reports for years that they're the ones who supply the fiends with chems, but no one's done anything about it. In any event, no one will miss them. And I've got another mission for you. We've had some disturbing reports recently concerning the Omertas, one of the 3 families that run the Strip. Our intelligence has discovered that high-ranking members of the Omertas have been having clandestine meetings for the past several months. We haven't been able to determine whom they've been meeting with, but if it's Caesar's men, we'll need to act. I need you to uncover what they're up to and stop it if it threatens the NCR. Any questions? I wouldn't dismiss it that lightly, but it's nothing we need to get involved with for now. Good work, I suppose. Now that that's out of the way, let's see. Mr. House was a concern, but someone conveniently dealt with him for us. Oh, that reminds me. You might be happy to know that your efforts haven't gone unnoticed. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to... Dismissed.